You are one of my treasures. Welcome to Jules GemsX at Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts and we talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. Each on teaching, we can break down to a few subcategories, but today we can just have a friendly live chat. It is Super Bowl Sunday. If you want to give your pick for the Super Bowl champ, that is fantastic. I'm not a fan of either team. I am a Charger fan. I know we made it to the playoffs, but yeah, we lost in the first round. I am always realistic. So once my team is out, I know the scoreboard talks in the end. So welcome. I know you have not seen Jules in a long time, but I am back. This week, there will be lots of live streaming as I have a week off, so we may be doing live streams, two, maybe even 3 times a day, many different topics. I may go down to the beaches here in San Diego, some sites to go see, lots of videos to continue on the GemsX. Many of you have been probably seeing lots of new shorts. I've gotten a short format. I love the new AI feature that YouTube has pasted, and it is giving me lots of good ideas for the channel. Obviously, it does create an AI me, gives good ideas as how eventually I want to try different looks. I know some of them have looked a lot younger than me, but I think it's a good way to promote the channel. And I will say, yeah, that's plugging in pictures of me, and it creates a actual rendering of me doing whatever activity I do request. So welcome. I do want to say welcome to the stream. Remember, we talk the 5Ts here, so whatever you'd like to discuss, I am always open to other topics. Please do remember to keep things respectful. We can talk, like I said, anything as long as it's kept respectful. One thing we kind of keep down to a minimum is religious talk. The reason being is a lot of my some of my subscribers do have religious trauma, so I please ask that you respect that. So let's go on and let's get into this. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Let me get my eyes on. Welcome, Ron. Please, I am a trans woman, so please let's keep some respect there. I do go by she, her, hers pronouns. So how's it going? Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? See, I know, I do want to thank everybody that is coming here, and gonna start with these, oh, Dad, what happens to you, or dude, because I'm going to say my live streams do get lots more views with people that come in like this to try to spread hate. Of course, it doesn't bother us a bit here. I have many members of the LGBTQ community here, and that's what's helped my channel get 3,600 subscribers. Leo, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Maduro. Oh, you guys are really funny, as I have never heard many of these jokes, especially the, oh, Dad, why didn't. Welcome, Taylor. Welcome to the stream. For those of you that are new here, please do hit the like and subscribe button. Consider dropping a super thanks, super chat. What we do with those is 30% of what we make on this channel does go to charity. So I do, you know, thank you very much. Actually, Leafy, yes. I am a trans woman, Finn. I give to the Animal Humane New Mexico. That's where I adopted my dog from. Ezra, we don't talk religion in here, but I'm going to tell you that man-made myth of a guy that lives in the sky, it's a myth. There are. To you, I am an atheist. I don't believe in God. I have gone through two major religions. So if you want to believe about this man-made myth in the sky that I can't touch because he doesn't have flesh and blood, that's it. It's over. Um, Team Huffy, we can probably do. Maybe I'll do a live where I do what they call a get ready with me, and we'll do so. My dog is not scared. I have a very good dog. He is a Dalmatian mix. And James, I am a trans woman. Well, thanks a lot, college level. That is what you may think, Ezra, but not anymore. Um, I had to hide in the shadows for a very long time, and not anymore. I did start streaming as my what you would call a dead self, if you and I didn't feel right. I wasn't feeling comfortable. My subs, didn't. Ezra, you're disrespecting, and that's what I decided. At the very beginning, I said no disrespect towards each other. I'm not going to go back into the shadows. I do want to thank all of you. If you're coming in here to insult me, guess what? You guys are just giving me more lifetime, more people can come in, and it just boosts my algorithm. For every person that comes in here that wants to say I don't exist and everything, it does help boost my algorithm. Shane, I don't believe in Jesus or God or anything. Ezra, I did not disrespect you or your religion. I just said I am an atheist, that I believe God is a man-made myth, a person that lives up in the sky. Juan, I'm not rooting for a specific team, but my predictions are the Seahawks. I can tell you, James, that I have studied, and there was a man named Jesus that was from Nazareth and did uh, uh, exist, but he wasn't a son of any god. He was just a teacher. Iron MC, if you're talking about religion and you say it's true, I have never touched God man to man. No, Ezra, I do not lack it because I have studied two major religions, and all they did was gaslight me into believing what you are believing. Really, neither. I mean, I believe that I would probably believe more in the Force than than God, because there is something that is between all of us. Because obviously, I am a big Star Wars fan. Trevor, you want to say what you want? God said, and just so you know how much knowledge I have, it is stated that God was, that man was created in his image. And if we were created in his image, how can we not see him face to face and touch his body? Yes, I do actually. I have multiple colors. I will tell you, this is the fun thing about being trans, as I still have, since I've been on hormone replacement therapy, I have not grown all my hair back. So I do wigs. And that's the fun part of it because I can do whatever look I want. I I don't do shouts out. Kron, I'm going to leave that up to you. You do your research. You do whatever you need to if you're going to basically seek him out. And I'm not going to tell you which way to go. I am an atheist. I did seek him for a while. I found for me that he's not true, and that was my answer. I go by what I found. Well, that's good. Blue Sea. Yes, I actually do have children. I have one daughter. I should so and a stepson, but other than that, my daughter is open to everything. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a gem when you're in here. Um, Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching, and trucks. You know, it seems I'm going to tell you something. I have done live streams. Rusty, that can't be the case. He has won two uh, presidential elections. That'll only be if he turns around and changes our constitution. Um, Ezra, why? I'm not doing anything against the law. I know there's another way. Do you think I don't? There's ways around it. I mean, there's ways people can carry out. My ex-wife was did carry my daughter when she was pregnant. I'm a transgender woman. Okay, Ezra, you need to go because I don't know what you're meaning by all these ones. So I know there's a legal way he can do it. I'm not a confused dude. I don't understand your question there, Mustafar. How come wasn't you if you wouldn't mind me to ask? I am, though. Any good ASMR artist? I don't have any in mind. Well, go ahead and do whatever you want there, Ozzy. You know that's your choice. There, it is a disgusting thing to do. So, Gron, I don't believe in him, so I don't need blessings from him. Muffin, welcome. Everything's going well here. We're getting our usual bunch of haters. So Muffin, as always, remember you are a gem here. It seems that when I show my true self, it gets a lot less. It gets a lot more response than when I've come out and as my dead self. Hmm. Hey, Cincinnati Drew, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Thank you very much. Just Kron, maybe you don't know much about transitioning. Uh, Once you start your transition and you have your new name, you the old person you were, as who I grew up, they're considered the dead self, and then you have your new true self. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Uh, you are in Area 5T1 where we do discuss the 5Ts. Rusty, you do go to a therapist first to get what's diagnosed with gender dysphoria, and that actually does help with the process of transitioning, and that's how they determine that you can get your um, hormone replacement therapy. Believe in what, Kron? Why not, Wes? Rusty, I've been there and won't do it again. Religion is a way of being gaslit. And, you know, what every different religion, church, or whatever belief that will you know, treat you in their own way to try to convert you to theirs. Federal agent, you need to go. Just another dude. I was a man. I am a transgender woman. Yeah, but federal agent, all it is someone that made that their screen name to try to make themselves sound uh, scary. No, like Kron has it right. I was a man. Now I wouldn't have these if I was still one. Thank you, everyone. We have now gotten 300 views in just a matter of, mm, let's see. I'm looking for the time here on my timestamp on my in about 20 minutes, and that's thanks to all of you that just want to come in and spread some hate. So that is helping my channel grow. Um, I mean, that's giving me over 14,000 views over the past week. Well, there's a lots of things about being a patriot, but you got to think, are the leaders of our country doing correctly? John, you're right. I'm free to be who I am. And for a long time, I hid because of societal standards that have been placed on us. Now, guess what? I'm not gonna. I'll be who I am, who I truly am. Yeah, maybe we can have James Madison come back from the dead and be our president. Uh, I mean, Trump can't run for president. Now, there are other ways that he could come back as president, but it would only be one more term. And I think there would be, you know, it would just continue to get worse in our nation. Honestly, I'm going to tell you first for 2 elections that he ran for, I did vote for him. I was a hardcore conservative, uh, MAGA, white Christian nationalist person. Guess what? You start feeling different within yourself, find out things you hide throughout your lifetime. And now I'm my true self again. Um, Welcome, Retro. And yes, I was truly white Christian nationalist at that time. I was a hardcore male member of the Mormon church. Dime drawer, I'm not going to say, but he may have been. Emily, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a gem. Glad to have you here. All my usual subs are starting to come in. Emily's, thank you. Well, Kron, maybe I am a unicorn. We have reached our first 10 likes. Thank you, everyone. Let's go for 51 likes now. That is our favorite number. As always, we try for the 10 likes, then we go for 51. Yes, why not? Emily's uh, I decided it was time to come back. We will be doing lots of live streams today. I mean, throughout the week. I have the whole week off of vacation. I should say thanks to the federal government because it is my vacation time. And on top of that, I will get President's Day off. And yes, all of you that want to sit here and put me down, I am a Fed. So all of these people that want to sit here and insult me, yeah, I work for, you guys pay my salary if you live in the United States. Skin's dry. That's one thing about my job. You got to keep your hands really clean, and you got to make sure you moisturize your skin a lot. Thank you very much, Kron. Probably about one of the nicest things you've probably said. If you guys want to put who your pick is, you can even put your points in the stream. That makes it interesting. I'm going to go Seahawks 31-20. My story is I've always felt feminine my whole life. Welcome, Randy. I've always felt feminine my whole life. I felt, there was a girl, a woman always hiding inside me. Yet, Jessica, welcome to the stream. And basically, it took a long time because of social pressure of, one, the culture always, a man was, it was a patriarchal society that we've always grown up in. And now we are seeing more progressive society. And, it was time to be who I really am. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Earlier I had said my live stream would start about 9:30. I had posted a short. I love the new AI apps that you can use. It was scary, and coming out was the hard part. Whenever you do want to come out, when it comes to being trans, you do have to go and, before being able to get hormone replacement therapy, you do have to go to a therapist. Okay, let's read Jeremiasto here. Jeremiasto says, Dios creó hombre y Dios creó la mujer. Dios no creó homosexuales. Okay, so basically what he's saying here, and I'm going to explain it in English and Spanish. Basically what Jeremias, this is a scripture he's quoting. He says, God created man and God created woman, but he did not create homosexuals. The Bible has never stated that. Yet, God did create a trans woman. Um, because when we look at scripture in Genesis, God created Adam from dust. Yet, and after he created God from, or created Adam from dust, he noticed Adam was missing something. Adam was lonely. So what did he do? He took one of Adam's ribs. So that means he took Adam's DNA, you can say, and and then finally out of that he created Eve. So he created Eve from Adam. So Eve was essentially a transgender form of Adam. There is nowhere in the Bible that states that God changed DNA or chromosomes or anything. So God created the first transgender woman because Eve was created from Adam. And yes, Crochet, I am trans. So basically, if that's what you want to, if you want to take it that way, Crochet Crazy, I'm going to tell you that is what the Bible states, that God took a part of Adam to create Eve. So guess what? Eve is a form of transgender Adam. So, basically, um, that's that's the way it is. People don't want to believe that because basically the Bible is a bunch of mythology. I can turn around and say I believe in Zeus, but they'll tell me I'm wrong. But why is it, if that's a Greek belief, why isn't the Greek belief correct? It is perspective. So why is it, if it's perspective, why is it real? Therefore, being a Christian or being a believer of the Bible is perspective. It's not true. It's just what you take it to look at it as. There are many other religions that have many other texts. I mean, look, I was Catholic as I grew up. I converted to being a Mormon, and you know, um, Connor, I won't say God is real. He's never manifested himself to me. I've never touched him. I've never seen him in person. Thank you very much, Morph. Yes, I am trying to. Now, tomorrow, I think I'm going to work on actually doing the snorkel. I know there was a short where it just showed like this little boom, put it on there. No, I'm putting the snorkel on tomorrow. That was just kind of a little preview of something that's being done this week. You know, Connor, I may be wrong when I die and see him face to face, but not till I can see him. Well, truly believe. I don't see Homie around here. Quimby, Homie D Clown. No, I can't say it backwards. I don't take anything like that. One of the last things is that saying that's so out now that because it's been just 3 weeks that you know kids have been saying it around the nation everywhere. Um, Sleepy Raccoon, I'm doing fantastic, as you can see. I'm being me. You say it backwards yourself. Thank you, Sleepy Raccoon. Tonight I will probably do a second live stream. I'm going to just do a few things probably around here. All right, I've been doing some laundry. I had a lot of my outfits needed washing, so I went ahead and did those. Um, and um, I might go out later on. I do have to go biking or running today. I think it's going to be a run. Um, no, Sleepy Raccoon's just one of my subs and knows my pretty much been around for a long time on here. They're a supporter. Muffin Luna, not really. I'm just, doing this live stream before it. I'll probably do one later on tonight after it. I probably won't even be watching the game. I might, I don't know. I might, I don't know where I might go. I was thinking maybe going to the casino. Um, I haven't been following the Winter Olympics. So, which halftime show is everybody going to watch now that there's two halftime shows because people feel that they have to do some kind of Christian one. I can imagine what most people are going to say here. I mean, they're doing Turning Point USA is doing some halftime show on another channel or something. Yeah, so what is it, Los? If you know it, give me the four numbers I need. Oh, I know. I'm sure Yadira will sneak in soon. Or she might be in the background. Los, if you can tell me two of the numbers in my address. Oh no, give me the four numbers in my address, and I'll. It's because you don't have them. Where am I from? I'm from California. Oh, okay, that's cool. You're from India. Well, my lips are plumping up. I did put on some lip plumper, and they are starting to really plump in right now. It still gives it stalls from time to time still. I need to go back to the mechanic after, you would think after he put a timing chain in it and spent that money, it would be working fine, but it's still giving a stall here and there. Yeah, these are swim goggles. But lots of new mods. I will be doing installation of the snorkel in the next couple of days. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, when you are on my channel, you are a gem. Welcome. Remember, you are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition. As I'm a 55-year-old transgender woman, we talk triathlon. As this year, I have signed up for the Triple Crown of Triathlon here in San Diego. We talk about trends. That's a different clothing and styles I like to dress in. We talk. We also talk about teaching. Now, teaching has several subcategories. Cologne, whatever you want to think. That's your, if that, I'm going to say something, Cologne. Why are you in here if that's what you think? Obviously, there are several reasons. Because one, you either like me. Two, you have gender dysphoria hidden deep down inside of you and you want some advice. Or you just like me. Maybe you want to date me. So that's the long and the short of it. That's what I get from all the transphobes in here. The reason they come onto a trans channel is because they like what they see, or they are suffering from gender dysphoria and want advice. So he got last week he didn't make the cut. The top 10, he didn't make it. So he stayed in 15th, which I think is pretty good considering. I want to try a different look with hair. I wonder if I should put it up like this. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, remember, you are a gem here. I'm going to tell you about my opinions on Trump, long and the short of it. I voted for him the first two elections. To me, he was the better choice. Not that we had good choices in either of those elections. But after what happened on January 6th, I could not have him as the leader of the nation again. Epstein files or not. Welcome, Official Miles. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a gem here. Tell me anything. I mean, what I am going to do for a moment, you guys, is I'm going to pause. I'm going to go get me a drink. So let's see here. I am trying to figure out, see, on my computer, I can pause. What's this? I'm going to pause for a moment. Let's see if I can get a hair tie and try something different. Also, I'm going to go get me a drink. Oh, funny there, Gary Petty. It's so funny. I didn't laugh. Give me 5 minutes, you guys. I may be back sooner. Man, Dak, even when I was away, I went to go get a drink. You have nothing to do but come in here and, you know, disrespect on a stream. You have nothing to do. You must be a big loser yourself. You probably don't have friends. Sit on your computer all day. I have tons of friends. Lots of friends. What I'm doing what I have to. I am here talking with lots of my friends. Oh, I'm not lying to myself, buddy. I go hang out with friends all the time. All you have to do is sit here on your computer trying to insult people. You're probably here because you admire me and want a girl like me. Oh, I know, Sleepy Raccoon. You guys are my regulars, and well, Dak, you're putting so much attention here. That means that there's 3 reasons why you are here. Deep down inside your soul, there's a true woman hiding inside of you, and you want to come out. You like me, or keep denying it, because the first step to acceptance is denial. Try roasting me because you won't do it. I'm going to tell you something, buddy. You won't get to me. Hey, Barbie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a gem here. Transmission. My car has one. In fact, it has a manual transmission. I'm doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm back. Thank you, Barbie. I just thought I would try it. I'd been wanting to try red for a long time. I hope you guys have checked out some of the well, Leafy, if you're not done with me. That is, you're right. Sleepy Raccoon. But people, some people, they have no life, that's what they do. There's the religious ones that come on here. I'm not a man dressed as a chick. I was a man that transitioned into a woman. I don't have any feathers on me, Dak. That is your opinion. You don't know how I feel inside. My trans hookups? Randy, there's lots of things to say, because I may be a trans woman, but I still like women. Mainly women. I have seen a trans man that D-Hack, that's your opinion. Elijah, Jesus Christ never existed. There was a Jesus of Nazareth that existed, but he was just a teacher, an evangelist. But God does not exist, in my opinion. So it's best you leave the channel and go find yourself a religious channel that you can try to teach people. That is true, Emily's, and same with God, because God, if all of these people believe in this God, um, he created us. And it's actually written in the book of Genesis because Eve was a transgender form of Adam. We all know that. Yes, he was, Dak. Remember, God took part of Adam to make Eve. That means he took part of a man to make a woman, so that she was the first transgender female. I'm not slandering the Bible. I'm just saying what it says. I think you need to read more in context. Literally, the Bible says that God took a piece of a man to create a woman. Hmm, I don't focus on men. I have clothes on, Dak. They can believe to be Christian. Why wouldn't they? You know what, Dak? I have a job and you pay my salary. Yeah, Dira, you're here, girl. Glad to see you here. We are back. Jules is back. My red hair tribute to the Mystic Mama. Yes, Emily, I'm drinking a Mountain Dew, but if you notice, I'm doing the 8 ounces now. That's okay, girl. I started a while back, but as always, these losers are, I mean, Bible thumpers slash Trumpists always give us numbers in the algorithm. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a gem here. Guys, I'm back. I had to put everything away about that memo that came out. And guess what? Never saw anything come of it. So it's time to be me again. Hola, Crochet. E-Ride, there's lots of things going on since what was happening back then, and I was streaming as you could say as man or as person I was born as. What happened is I've always actually, I was born a trans woman. I had come out several years back. I had always streamed as a woman on my channel, had always done videos as a woman. If you go back and look at my videos, most of my videos and stuff, they were as a woman. And then what happened about a month and a half ago, someone sent me a memo that they had seen online by Pam Bondi, saying that trans influencers on YouTube would be considered domestic terrorists. Of course, now we are seeing more people being considered domestic terrorists. So I thought, you know what? Basically I said, fuck it, then let's come back as me. Because it seems now if you breathe in too much oxygen, they're going to consider you a domestic terrorist. So, long and the short of it, that's where we're at. Back to the trans part of it. That's who I am. Thank you, E-Ride. And you're going to see throughout this week and throughout the time I do. Sí, Crochet, yo hablo español también. As the time I do my channel, you're going to see different hair colors. I'm doing laundry today. I'm doing a lot of my women's clothing because the thing is, Muffin, it is actually from Temu and it's a dress. Cincinnati Drew, you are here once again. Glad to see you here. If you guys want to put on in the stream who you think's gonna win and how many points, that would be good. As always with me, it'll be, I'll say the Seahawks 31-20, total points 51. Yeah, I was trying to do something to do the red hair for the first time. Throughout the week, I'm going to do the red, the purple, the black with pink and purple wigs. I'm going to do the blonde. I'm going to do everything. That's a pretty good one. Today, if my lips look a little fuller, I did put on some lip plumper before starting the stream. So I don't know if it worked or how. I do want to ask all of you, what do you think of my little AI shorts? What are they working for you? Do you guys like them? Do you not? I know some of them, they're fun, aren't they? I like them. I know on some of them they make me look a little young. I mean, they're fun to make because you plug in the elements that you want and it'll create an image. Emily, the Star of India in that one, that's actually how it looks, but that was AI. But AI has been fun to work with. I like it. I'm not sure what brand it is. Actually, I think I might have gotten it from Temu, but you can feel it start you know, it kind of gives a little sting to it. So I think it has a little bit of like what um, nitroglycerin does, kind of like vasodilates, opens up the blood vessels there, and that's what creates the plumper lip. Guys, give me suggestions. Also, guys and gals, everyone, please give me a suggestion, other looks to try this week. Um, yeah, it does sting a little bit. Yeah, AI is getting better. I had to start what I know the first few they showed me really with that really young look, that purple hair. I really like that look. It showed my face a lot thinner, which yet one of the things about that was I liked it, but almost too young. So I had to start putting onto the AI 55-year-old transgender woman. Yeah, I do. I want a purple one, especially since the shorts have been showing purple. I will do that one. Thank you, Deja. Always love to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a gem. Um, I have to do my taxes this week, you guys. That means I'm going to do state income taxes for 2 states. Um, and Deja, you just hit your 6-month mark for being a member. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Guys, Deja has always been fantastic at supporting the channel as a member, coming to all the lives, giving thanks. Deja has also given super chats in the past that have helped the channel. Remember, any revenue that is made on this channel, 30% will go to charity. Focus a lot on Animal Humane New Mexico, where Thomas came from. This week, expect a live stream with Thomas in it. Thank you very much, Adija. Yeah, one of the things I just did today is I had not unpacked all of my female clothing. I unpacked it all. I've been washing it. And now I will, I'm going to go buy a couple of those little containers that you buy at Walmart that are like drawers, and or at least one long one, and then just put it here in the closet where I can keep my clothing neat. I've got a nice area over here where it'll fit. Oh, Leafy's been around today. Why the wig cap today? And you know that's the ones that always get me is wearing the wig cap. I don't know why I did that. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. As always, you are here with Jules. So welcome. We can talk Super Bowl. Moila, I don't think I know. And you know why? Just when you watch your own videos back and your male self comes out, uh, and you almost basically, you know, look at yourself and find yourself attractive, you know you are. No, actually, let me tell you this, Moila. Since since I'm a woman and I prefer women, I'm a lesbian. Actually, I go more for pansexual because I I tend to like people by who they are, not what they are. I'm gonna be back. Just give me a moment, everyone. Okay, I'm back, everyone. I'm sorry. I had to. Thank you, Deja. It is a Timu dress. You can also usually get pretty good prices there. You know, even right now that there's Trump or good old Trump's tariffs going on, I still have bought stuff cheaper there. Thank you, Yadira. Thank you, Melody. Thanks, Yadira. Always a fantastic. I stepped away, you guys. I had to take the wig cap off. Wig caps are a pain, literally are a pain. I'd rather wear a swim cap underneath than a wig cap. Wig caps tend to be so tight. I don't know, you know. Thank you, Joe Castle. Welcome to the stream. Shadow, welcome. You're on with Jules. If anybody is new here, please do hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below, or continue in the live stream. We like to talk with people. Um, just, you know, if you want to, drop a little super sticker, super chat, anything like that. It does help the stream. 30% does go to charity. We do portion to do 15% to Alma Humane New Mexico, 15% to the Epilepsy Foundation here in San Diego. The rest will go towards overhead for the channel. Um, Throughout this week, if many of you have been watching my little shorts that I do, that I let AI kind of edit, we'll be doing lots of tourism here in San Diego lately this week. Well, yes, I am a woman. I'm a transgender woman. James, many of us are atheists here. Actually, shadow banned the way things are going and what the USA, the way they've been doing business. They're probably going to go into a collapse. Thank you very much, Joe Castle, for the jewels. Thank you very much. Look at this. I've got a nice little pearl here. Weston, welcome to the stream. Bienvenidos a la conversación aquí. Please do hit a like, subscribe. That always helps the channel, or just helps the audience grow. De los buenos que yeah, we don't mind talking about the topic we try to keep off the channel is religion and faith. I do on part of my other channel, I do talk about high demand religions / cults, but we will talk about we can talk politics here as long as we're respectful towards each other, even towards the election. We did talk lots of politics, and we were able to, even when Harris lost, which with many of us were preferring, we were fine with speaking about it. We said yes, okay, Trump won. We have to accept that. But yet we're seeing where that has led us. Manya dear, I think since I'm feeling the burn of the plump, I just feel like I'm having to put more lipstick on. Plus, probably drinking. Should probably put more on after I finish the dew. Plans for today. I will probably be streaming until what? Super Bowl starts at 3 p.m. It's at 3 p.m. I think that's 3 p.m. 12 p.m. on the East Coast. So has it already started? Welcome, Monster. Welcome to the stream. Dawson, welcome. Yo no he tenido novio mexicano. Me gustan más las mujeres. Well, congratulations, Dawson. Children are awesome. So, for tonight, what's going to happen after this? I will probably go for a run. Then I will. Okay. I didn't get it, Yadira. I just said congratulations. So I'll probably go for a run. Okay, so that means it is starting at 12 p.m. here. Let's see. Let's look at the. So yeah, the Super Bowl starts in almost 5 hours. I found a little countdown time here. So we've been streaming right now. I'm gonna look at it for an hour and about an hour and 24 minutes. What I will do is we can stream what? Let's go for the 3 hour mark, you guys. Let's have some fun. You know what the heck, Jules, True Jules is back. Um, Volví femenina porque la única razón que está empezando mis pláticas como masculino era que salió una carta de la Fembondi diciendo que iban a considerar la gente que eran influencias uh, translación considerar uh, terroristas domésticos. Pero ya yo no he visto nada, entonces mejor de empezar no estar a gusto haciendo mis pláticas aquí como hombre, las voy a hacer de mujer. Donald, what I would say about the halftime show right now is not watch either one. Now there's, there's two halftime shows technically. There's one for the conservatives and one for anybody. It's just a matter of what you want to watch. Yeah, there's the turning point. I think, this is the first time. Crash out. We don't talk God here. God does not exist. So yeah, I think this whole turning point thing is ridiculous. Once again, it is proving that we are becoming a white Christian nationalist country. That's all that is proving. You know, This is how out of the loop I am on a lot of things. I've probably seen Bad Bunny. I've probably heard his music, but I really don't know who he is. So, I'm not well said there, Yadira. Music is the universal language. Um, I think the movie that proved that the most was, yeah, I think does sing in all Spanish. I was watching a documentary or an interview with him the other day, and I guess basically he does kind of a mix. Metallica would have been cool. You guys, next the next 10 days, lots of live streaming, or 7 at least. I mean, and that'll be like 2 live streams a day. If not 3, we'll throw in because you know what? Let's make up for lost time. And you guys are going to get a lot of my little new AI shorts. I'm having fun with those. Now you're going to start seeing some with me with red hair on there because I just took some pics with the red hair. I think that'll be cool. Welcome, racists. Welcome to the stream, or racis, however you say it. This might be bad, you guys. I might go and have some fun tonight before. No, I think Melody, what would be fantastic would be a throwback to the 80s. Should I go have some fun tonight and hit the casino? Now, I can't film in the casino because GCZ, I am a woman. I'm a transgender woman. Okay, I'm kind of updating the. I'm gonna go for a run in probably after we stream, take down a little bit of intake. Uh, how? What do you guys think is a good time to stream tonight? Mr. Manny Warbucks, I'm no longer in the ABQ. I would love to be. I loved the ABQ while I lived there. Um, the 505, whatever you want to call it. I'm now in San Diego. What time is another good time to stream, you guys, tonight? Or is any time good? as I may go out and do some things, and I want to make sure when I do come for the evening stream, what is a good time? Should I come back as a redhead, and what other color do you guys prefer to see? I have purple, I have red, I have blonde, black. So Donald V wants purple. Let's do that. Well, Jordan, I'm a transgender woman. I do not give address out, Angel Mo. So let me make a little poll here. Oh my goodness, my fingers are doing horrible. This is the ways. What's with the double letters? Okay, so these are the 4 choices I will give for tonight. We will end the poll. Let's keep it going for 15 minutes. And we will see what we get. Let's do it. We were 1:30, let's say an hour and 35 minutes into the stream, and we'll do it at the 2-hour mark. Thank you, Donald, for subscribing. At the 2-hour mark, we will see what we are at. I am pansexual. That I look at people by their personality and whether I get along with them. Girl. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, remember, you are a treasure here. Oh, going back to the old channel. Remember, you are a gem. Glad to see you too, Aaron. Welcome. Remember, if you're new to the stream or the channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe, consider dropping a super or be a member to the channel. What I'm going to do starting later on, I can do a live stream for members doing my makeup. I'll be doing my makeup from scratch later on after I run, because it's going to be oh, probably be it'll probably be gone because I'll probably be sweating up. I may go out after that for a little bit. I have some of my winnings from last time. My mom likes to go to the casino. I did last time. I pretty much broke even. I'm going to try a little experiment. I have $200 here that I took last time. Actually won 100. And while waiting for the food on the way back, uh, I, I used them on the slot. But I pretty much broke even, but I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to go to one machine that I do like, put in 100, see how if I can win with that. And then from there, I'm going to go to 5 others with a 20 and see how I do on 5 different machines. Just to have fun. Okay, we will do a late night stream tonight, you guys. I think we could do that for fun. Muffin, we will do a late night one. We'll start. How about we start it at. You guys want to start one at 9 p.m. tonight? And we could do a nice late night one till like 1 or something. Mark, I'm a transgender woman. Used to be one, but now I'm the other. Yeah, we'll do a 9 o'clock one. I will make sure I get home in time so we can do a 9 o'clock one. I am running on my time right now. Other times it's hard to do a stream here because I have to accommodate a lot for mom and my sister, because next thing you know, I'm having to share. This is my room, but what happens is during the day, if I do them during the day over here, my sister's sleeping because she works in the evening. And doing the stream, if I weren't for the fact that my mom needed assistance right now, I would still be in Albuquerque and I could stream at any time for however I wanted. Now this week, I was supposed to travel to Sacramento with my sister and my mom, but guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. My sister's getting annoying. I mean, well, thank you very much, Mr. Lex, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. So, Mr. Kex. Okay, well, earlier I was saying, remember when you do join us here, you are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. I'm going to put some nails on myself. Got some falsies here that I can do. Come Fondue, welcome. Thank you for some of your comments on the shorts. Yeah, she just is a drama queen. I'm starting to notice, and I think I was better off when I was alone over in Albuquerque than here in San Diego. But I came over to help mom rather than, and I'm not caving into a lot of things. My sister thinks she's the boss of things here. She's not. So she thinks she can control everyone. She doesn't control Jules. See, small Ducan. At the most, I'll drink 2 of those. Rubicon, I used to be. I've started transitioning. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules, and you are a gem here. Remember, you're in Area 5T1, where we discuss the 5 Ts. We talk about transition, where we discuss about my life, and now that I have started transitioning, as I am a transgender woman, we also talk about triathlon. I am a triathlete. Right here, this paper you see here, actually, there's 3 forms. One's, or 4 forms actually. One's my USA Triathlon card, and 3 signups for the Triple Crown of San Diego. That, but no matter how much she tries to control things, Fondue, she just shows how much of a promoter she is. And that comes from a certain book that I read about personalities that people have. That's all she is. Next we talk about trends, just about the different ways I like to do my makeup at this time. And people will always ask this, if I'm wearing a wig. Yes, I'm wearing a wig. I've started transitioning late in my life. I started at age 51, but I did have some male pattern baldness going on. It has not all grown back in, even with the hormones. So I think throughout my life, I'm probably going to continue to do wigs, and I love it. Amanda, welcome to the stream. I hope you are feeling better. So then the next thing we talk about is teaching. Now, teaching, when we teach, we talk about several different topics. I will talk about, cooking. I talk about, several recipes I have. I talk about preparing for, times of emergency. I talk about high demand religions and cults, specifically the Mormon Church, as I was a member. Then I do one on urban myths. Actually, this week I may try one on urban myths about Kate Morgan. So if you guys want to start reading up on Kate Morgan, who that is, read it up. I'm going to try to do a video on that. And we talk trucks. I do talk about my Xterra that I am doing a resto mod on. You guys can probably see a lot of shorts about it this week. Okay, Muffin, no big deal. I'll explain the situation. My sister, a long time ago, technically she's still married to him. Thank you very much, Promise. So when she got married to this guy, and you could already tell that he was a problem from the very beginning. But he was just, you would think he was just one of those slackers in high school, even middle school. And what happened, it turns out later in life, he started dealing drugs, but not like your regular street dealer. Like on the higher end, he was embedded in the Tijuana cartel. So he did lots of things to her. I know he obviously abused of her, probably beat her, and I don't know if he did abuse of the kids or whatever. He had her under this big, massive control complex. Did lots of things wrong. He's murdered people, stuff like that. He has been to jail several times, but this guy's like a cat with nine lives. I mean, there are many times that he should have been dead, like things happened to him that should have killed him, and it's like he came back, uh, and so she eventually left him, and my parents helped her, but she from then on she's lived here with now with my mom because my dad has passed since, but she you know that's how it is. No, I am pansexual. I focus mainly on women, but the other day I actually saw a trans man, but she actually still presented, or they. I'm gonna call it they. They still presented feminine, and they were very attractive. So there, I look. I guess I'm saying if I like what I see, I go for it. But one, that was a patient. I, I mean, I've asked patients out before, but um, thank you, Zach and Cheese. Um, it was my first time I was going to try the bread today, and I like it too. Very well said. Uh, the other day, I had someone tell me, yes, sexuality is fluid, but gender isn't. Um, but gender can be fluid too. One day some people have that, uh, are gender fluid, where one day they're going to feel more masculine as opposed to feeling more feminine on another day. Um, so, there are many, many things, you know. Caleb, welcome. So, you guys, what do you think I should do as an outfit tonight? I'm going to be trying to do maybe two different outfits in a day, maybe even three if I do three streams. Um, it's not sir, it's ma'am. So, welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a gem here. You are on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Consider dropping any type of, don't know whether it's a super chat, super sticker, Jules. Someone dropped Jules earlier. Those were fantastic. I always make sure to point at your, sticker, whatever you send. Any money that or revenue that has come to the stream. So you want purple? May have a purple blouse or dress, or maybe I'm going to contrast it with something, maybe a black blouse. Um, I like throwing contrast into it. Very well said, Meredith. They can, yeah, I can do that. Zach and cheese. I can do white and purple. I've also got this black dress with a lot of neon, like neon in rainbow colors. It's got purple, like a splash of like rainbow colors, and it is not a weave. I will say it is a wig. That's why. Why? Because I can do lots of different colors. Well, thank you. Thank you, Joseph. I thought I'd bring myself back, bring the true self back onto the stream. Theodore, the thing is, one, you probably don't live nearby. Okay, and I will try to do. I think I mean I like my red lipstick. I may try to. I do have like a light purple color too. I will try to do that one, just to throw some different colored lipstick on there. Uh, Maybe tomorrow I will do a different blouse. Theodore, I'm on the other side of the country. Zach and cheese, if you can see there, someone, I think, misread your comment. They timed you out for 600 minutes. That's 10 minutes. You can always come back in 10. I'm not mad because you like me. I know a lot of people come on here because they like me. Oh, thanks, Yadira. So Zach and Cheese, feel free to come on back on here. Oh, Zach and Cheese, I'm looking at your comment because I can look back on it if it was closed up. And yes, there was no reason really to worry about me. I know, obviously, what I talked about on it. Yes, they were kind of well. They put that memo out there. My friend Jenny Gage and I did do the stream about it, and but you know what? I haven't seen them. I'm looking at it this way, and everybody tell me if I'm wrong. If they're the way ICE has been working, they're saying that they're snatching up all these people to deport them. Why? Because they are terrorists or bad people in general. Well, the way I've seen what ICE is doing is they're just picking anybody. I'm sorry, the ICU nurse that they shot. Um, no, it was just there was a memo out there that Pam Bondi threw out that they were going to start considering trans influencers as domestic terrorists. So that was the long and the short of it. If you want to, go to Life Take 2, Jenny Gage, and I did a video about that. So basically, yeah, I do like the new mod badges. So basically, I did stop streaming as myself that you see now for a while, even stopped the videos like that for a while, and now I'm back. I just, for me, that's the dysphoria that you are uncomfortable not being yourself when you are on the channel. Yes, Yadira has posted the website for my Area 5T1 merch. I do need to update the merch to reflect the new name of the site. Maybe we'll do it this. I'll do it this week. Oh, Joseph posted it. Consider dropping a dono on Cash App or even as a super chat, super sticker. Any way you can. Remember, 30% does go to charity. So 70% just the overhead. You know, overhead for the channel. So welcome everyone. You guys can put your Super Bowl pick. What will be the scores? I'm going for a score of 31-20. Seahawks winning. After the Patriots had their long time of wins, it got to them. So I think that I don't do like shouts out to people. Why? Because if I do one, everybody's going to want theirs done. Well, you have a good day, Theodore. Thank you for being here. And thank you. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Let's make those 51 likes. That would be fantastic. We are at 28. We've been having a great time. Feels so good right now streaming as myself, as my true self. Guys, I got me a new phone holder for when I go running. Put my phone right there. I think maybe tonight. Oh, thank you very much, New Mexico Bro or Joseph. Let me try to do my old glasses later on today. I think I'm going to order some. I need to get my prescription written down, or a printout of my prescription from my eye doctor. Maybe tonight we'll do some nice dangly earrings. My infinity one, I can only find one of them. I unpacked everything right now, all my Jules stuff, and can only find one of my infinity earrings. And those are my favorite dangly ones. You guys know my favorite are hoops, obviously hoops. I may have to order me some hoops with my name on them. you know, the kind of like the gold leaf type uh, that you see a lot of the Mexican girls wearing. I hate to put it that way. Fondue, great to see you here too. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, there's birdies out in the background. There's some trees, and um, my room's a mess right now. I've been like doing laundry, so I'm not wanting to show all of it. Who I'm gonna ask this, and maybe we can do it like Thursday or something. Who wouldn't jump in on a stream? I can set up StreamYard. Remember now, StreamYard will do vertical and horizontal live streaming. Um, and I am paying $44.99 a month for StreamYard, so we should use it. Well, ducks, some of us in here are. I am pansexual. Dex was probably telling us what he was. He's telling us he's gay, so maybe he was looking for someone. Yeah, we're community. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Okay, we're gonna give it. We're into the last minute of our survey. So at two, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. I've actually gone over 5 minutes on what I said the survey would be. So we are almost into it. Results will pop up as soon as I close it up. Volt is probably looking in the mirror. Wouldn't it? I wonder if I should do a live stream where we grill. Okay, so we're gonna close down the. We're ending the poll now. Results will show. Okay, the results are showing that 43% of you want me to, that tonight should be red hair color. Purple was 20%, blonde was 20%, and 17% wanted black. You know, the thing is, people like this, like Team Huffy, are deflecting. Maybe it's something that they want to do. So, according to about 13 of you, about 12, 12, 13, you prefer the red tonight. So we're going to go red. We did the survey. So we'll do red again tonight. I'll find something to, yeah, we can do a grilled stream with Tom, and Thomas will be in it. Um, so today's going to be an all red day as far as hair. Um, so red it is. Now I'm just going to have to find maybe just a black blouse to, and I saw it. Just do black blouse that will contrast it because it'll be a darker, and then I'll do the bright red lipstick that I've been wearing right now. Eyeshadow, I'll do a brighter red. I kind of like this one as it is, has a little shimmer to it. No, Mark Green, I'm not a man. I used to be one. No, you cannot be a mod, Pablo. I've got plenty of mods, and they're the best mods any channel can have. Many of us are, Andrew. I am not gay. I am pansexual. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. I do want to thank everyone that participated in the poll for tonight. We decided what hair color I would go with. We're going to continue with the red. I know we're in a progressive world. No matter how much they think that Trump has this, this country under control, he doesn't. Many of us, still, are, will, come out, are coming out. I think even many of his Proud Boys, maybe. So that's true, Yadira. Just like men dressing as women, or even transitioning, has been a part of the American culture, a lot of the Native American culture for many years. I don't know how it's become an insult. I do know how it's become an insult because it's brought about by the white national Christian nationals people in this country. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stream for about an hour more. Keep it going, and then we'll close up, and then plan to stream. Yes, it is, Yadira. And we'll plan to come back at 9 o'clock tonight, and we can do a 9 to midnight live stream or something like that. We can even we'll go as far as we can. Now, today I don't have it in me to do a 12-hour one like we did before. Welcome, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Jason, we've done it before. What is your pick for the Super Bowl and the score by the end of the game? I am going Seahawks 31-20. Ooh, that's close. That is, our picks are pretty close there. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's make it to 1,000 views. We've been trying to make it to to 51 likes. Families will fall apart. You know, what's fantastic is all these little shorts that that have been created with, you know, that I've done with AI, stuff like that. Um, it has helped because um, it's gotten viewership, and right now we're at 15,000 in the last uh, 48 hours. Thank you, Jason. We are going to do red hair tonight. We did do a poll, like which colors I would wear tonight. People were saying purple, others were saying red. So we made it a poll. Guys, I've got, now I'm up to 6 wigs. I've got red, I've got purple, I've got black with pink and purple, I've got black, just straight black, I've got blonde, and I've got a black with burgundy, and then the other one I've worn that's like black with red highlights. So I've got 7 of them. So, you know, we can try many looks out this week. We can do 3 different live streams. If you guys want to do like an early one tomorrow, we can do the early one. We can do a midday one. We can do a late night one. You know, I will just watch for when I'm on. So today, like I said, after this, once we hit the, I'm going to go 3. Let's go another. We're going to go, let's see, we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes right now. Let's give it to, I'm trying to think how long should we go? Yeah, I've thought the same thing. I almost wore a green shirt with it today. I could do that. I've got a green blouse, and I have them sitting right here. I've got these green pants. I could do a poison ivy. You know, it doesn't have leaves on it, but I think it would be. Oh, thank you, Jason. Should I wear those pants tonight, Yadira, and the green blouse? Yeah, other Timu order. And right now I've got all my women's clothes in, well, some of them in the dryer. I will have to dry them. And then I'll just fold them when I get, you know, before I get back. Maybe I can do green on green tonight. I've got all my shoes out. I pulled them out. Look, I got my nice red boots. I could probably wear them with this dress. I've just got some sandals. I'm going to do my toenails later afterwards. I'm also going to paint those. So I'm going to I could do my sandals. I've got some nails. I'll put those on for the week. You like them, Yadira? So yeah, I've got my sandals. Now check out these shoes. I saw them once online, and I had to buy them. They're like, I would call them Dia los Muertos shoes. They got skulls on them. I think they are cool. And I've got just my regular ankle boots. I love these ankle boots. Those at Walmart. Oh, and I have some other red sandals. Where are they? Oh, they're these, and you tie them. You lace them up your leg. So I've got lots. I need to get some black ankle boots. I need to get some black ankle boots. I could probably put the red boots on with a green outfit. I think it would look cool. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I haven't watched the Olympics. Yeah, and Muffin, also many of you are on in different time zones. So I want to see, I found that usually morning and evening live streams tend to, if you do an early one, you do get, you know, a certain amount of people watching. You will get a certain amount of people to watch, while you get, you know, then you then if you if you only live stream once a day, you don't experiment with times, then you you don't find what time your audience is on. I always found that when I got home at 5 o'clock from when I lived in New Mexico, did my makeup real quick, and then started streaming, it would tend to give me a good audience then. I'll paint my toenails, you guys, also after the stream. Let's see what colors there are. Let's see. Or should I do multiple colors? I've got green. I've got pink. Got yellow. I've got blue. Like a little purple. So which color should I do, you guys? Or should I do multiple different colors? I may even just do my fingernails well. And just, I don't care if people notice them while I'm out. I also like this. It's like a clear with lots of glitter in it. No, there's no Waffle Houses in California. So what color nails should I do, you guys? Actually, I've got some falsies that I might do. I've got some in here. Let's see what I've got. This will probably be for toes. I've got neon yellow. I've got green. Got the neon pink. This looks like a turquoise blue type color. Got a light purple. Yes, Mama Shar, I'm back. How are you doing, girl? Lots of stuff had gone on over here. Glad to see you here, girl. I miss Albuquerque, actually. Mama Shar is actually a friend of mine. I got to meet her when I was in Albuquerque. Yeah, Shar, what happened is after that Bondi memo came out, I was feeling a little unsteady, especially since I do work for the government. But then I said, you know what? Fuck it. That's what I said. I gotta be Jules. I can't be my old self. So you're saying the green? Exactly, Shar. We are who we are, and I have to express myself. It was just getting uncomfortable, and I couldn't. Well, I'm not going to say it in the wrong way. I just couldn't continue my channel if I wasn't being me. I need to jump on one of your live streams soon. I hadn't, but I had watched some. I've been kind of in the background, but Deja, you're always fantastic to me. Uh, but I think, yeah, we do have to be those advocates for everybody. Deja comes through as always. Thank you, girl. And thank them for it. And Shar, as always, if you do make it down here to San Diego, just send me a message here on one of my streams. I don't know if I ever got your number, or send me one via on Facebook Messenger or something. Good places to go over here. Well, one of the things, you guys, I got to get back. I know I got to go back to start running. Obviously, 3 triathlons, a Triple Crown. We got that coming up. I do need to lose weight again. I have gained some of it back, but that's what happens when you move back and you have a Mexican mom. It just, oh, you haven't eaten in 10 minutes here. Thank you, Gavin, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe. Welcome, everyone. Gavin, good to see you here. I know you've been here before. Guys, I know since my last stream, I don't know if you guys know, we have grown a ton on the channel. We are well on our way to our 5,100 goal. We are currently sitting at 3,659 subs. Um, so the channel is growing. We are seeing a big boom right now. I know a lot of my little shorts I've been posting, all that has helped. Like I said, this week there will be lots of work to Gem. I will be doing some work on GemX. There'll be videos. I may do a little night off-roading trip too, a true one, not just um, the AI one that I did. But there's a road over here, right down. It's not far from the house. It's called Proctor Valley Road, and Proctor Valley was. Um, it's funny because when I was in high school, it was considered, if you went, the Proctor Valley ghost monster might get you. Joseph, that's not a good thing to post on there. That 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 would, like many people, they see that and they'll freak. Fashion creator, why not try something new? Tire Wolf could have stayed on here. We could have just defended our. Yeah, Joseph, but some of these extremists, if they go on the channel at that time, they're not going to take it lightly. AW, the thing is, there's extremists on both sides. This is not a life choice, AW. I'm going to tell you. Uh, thank you, Yadira. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Okay, now we got 30 minutes we're going to go for. What, you think the lips are looking fuller? Nicker, I am still in transition. I'm going to say if you are transgender, I think transition never stops. Yes, you can do all your surgeries, all you want, yet it'll never, it won't stop. You know, you're always going to want to do more. Um, yeah. So Yadira, you think they've gotten fuller throughout the stream? Whose name are we talking? Well, thank you, Yadira. It'll probably go down through the day, probably when I go out running and stuff, but I'll put it on when I get back from going out, and then I'll put some more on for tonight. So, Joseph, what I do is I'll address people by the screen name. I didn't say that. I addressed them by AW. I don't even remember saying his name. I'm even looking back up on here and not seeing anybody with that name. Yeah, that's why I pay attention to what I do say here just for that. I mean, I usually only read like a certain part of a person's name. Like even when my friend Shar came on, I see him again here, but I don't remember seeing him before. Oh, okay, I see him now, and I called him Nick. Yeah, we're going live tonight, 9 p.m. my time. I might, if I'm a little late, it's okay, but it will be live. All of us will be live. Okay, so we're gonna go on. We're in the last. Yeah, we're gonna, come back like live tonight. Um, we, I'm gonna go out for a run, and then I'll paint my nails right after the stream. Uh, Wait till they dry, go on a run, and then I'm gonna go out and do something else, and then I'll come back. Oh, that's cool. That's what I might go do, Jason. I have winnings from last week at the casino, so I think I might go just play some slots. I so I play on the winnings. I can't film that. I see many people that film on how they play. Like I've got that was probably the liquor because one, I can't go to the Sandia one anymore. Yeah, there are people that do film casino videos, but I think they need to have permission from the casino to do the filming. I think I also have to stop by the store and get some foundation, and some foundation, and I think some concealer. I think I was running low on it today. What do you guys think of this foundation color, or should I go back to my other color? This is 130. I think it's a little darker and matte as opposed to what I used to wear before. I think it was a little shinier. Okay, so I'll continue with the 130. I may even have them deliver it. Sometimes I get I may do that. It's easier. I know what colors I use. I can just pick what I want and go from there. Sometimes I get lazy from going to the store. I'd rather be at home and Okay, thank you much, Muffin. I will continue because I used to use the 120. I love the Maybelline matte. It works great for me. So I will probably get some more of this in the 130 shade. That's what I did use uh, this time around. So I will use that. Um, so what I will be doing in about 20 minutes, we're gonna shut down the live, and then I will go on a run. Um, that's what I do, Jason. And I know since I've moved here to San Diego, like, because I used to do it all the time in Albuquerque. Nobody, would like say anything about it. But my mom, my sister go like, why you order your stuff on Instacart or on DoorDash? I'm like, it gets to me, it gets here. I don't have to deal with the people. I don't have to deal with driving to the store. Although Walmart's not far, I'd rather just have someone else do it for me, and then um, and then you know, just you know, use it. My, just have them brought to me, and then use it. And Walmart uses their own delivery service now, so I'd rather even do it than rather than picking it up myself, because even that gets annoying. So everyone, I do want to say we're just coming up on this last 15 minutes of the stream. We are, just going to close off for a few moments. Then I'm going to go out and do a few things. I'm going to go running. Got to start preparing for that triathlon, and so I'm going to go on a run. Then from there, once I come back, I will probably do a video, mainly the prep. Uh, then after I come back, I'm gonna go out for a little bit. Then I'll come back tonight by 9, uh, and then we'll do another live stream at 9 p.m. Um, I will. It's been fantastic to be back as my true self. Uh, Understandable, Deja. I would love to do the local businesses. You know what? I don't know where DoorDash would go buy it, because DoorDash has their own way. I don't know if they have their own warehouse or what, but yeah, I know Walmart is probably a big supporter of the Orange Felon. I maybe I'll look at Target. Target's a little more progressive. Obviously, they've caved into pressure in the past few years from him and done away with a lot of the LGBTQIA friendly clothing. But I think here in California, they do support it. It, and like I have my friend Jenny Gage, and you guys did watch my interview with her, and with that, like Jenny said, try to support your local merchants, businesses. Go to little farmers markets here, there, and and support the local business. Yet, it is hard, like Deja states, because we do need stuff sometimes from the big box stores. You can buy, lots of, you know, your fruit and stuff from farmers markets, stuff like that. I do find that I was in the ABQ, and here in San Diego, that Target is still more progressive than, obviously Walmart, but everything is still kind of, I think it's a type of a regional thing. Also, because you look at New Mexico was a sanctuary state, San Diego or California is a sanctuary state, so that's the way we have to look at things. So we're coming up on our last 12 minutes here. So first of all, I do want to say it's fantastic to be back. It's been we are in a time right now where we are being scrutinized and being looked at in a different way. So, please, let's support each other through these times. I know that obviously, we've got people in here to judge us. Who cares? Let's be ourselves. Let's express ourselves. I am back. I'm not gonna, I let it bother me for a little bit. I'm over that. I said, fuck it. I'm here to support all of my LGBTQIA plus viewers. Obviously, I have lots of viewers that have to do with GemsX and stuff like that. It's been fun. Getting a lot of that a little more into the mix because we've had a lot of we've had a lot of triathlon content. We've had a lot of triathlon content. We've had a lot of GemsX content. I'm combining everything. We are growing the channel this way. It will continue to grow. So let's continue to do us. Let's be us. Let's express ourselves as who we are. This has been so much better today. And I will tell you that the amount of people that come because they see me is a lot much better. And what's funny, it's a lot more people. So they're just kind of disproving what they are, what their political statement is. I do know that Yadira, I've gotten to see it, but I know her bluff. I'm kind of catching it. What exactly is her situation and why she does what she does? And I'm not going to deal with it. My mom just kind of lays back and lets her be, or lets her kind of continue to promote herself. I say it's like the peacock that, shows off its tail because they want the attention. That's what my sister is doing. She's a promoter. She's promoting herself with this poor me complex. Someone, Heat, of all people, I was talking with her on the phone last night, and that's her. She said, well, maybe she's looking for more attention now that you're back. And I kind of said, maybe that's true. So we'll see. I'm just going to continue being me, continue doing my live streams. And although this week, yes, you're going to get a lot more. When I'm working, remember, we don't get as many. But we will continue to be ourselves. We'll continue to be our Jules and my gems. Continue to grow the channel. Okay. So as always, I do want to thank everyone that's been here. Most of all, I do want to thank Deja for her generous super chat. Always fantastic. All the people that are on here right now. I know at the very beginning when I didn't have mods, we had some people on here that obviously start hating, but guess what? When they start hating, it just means that they're trying to get attention. Uh, and they come here. Why? Because they like us. So let's just roll with it, and we'll move on. And you know, let's have a great day. I hope everybody has a good time watching the Super Bowl. Like I said, I may take off and I don't know. I don't think I'll do a parlay, Jason, but I'll probably be listening to it at the casino. But I'll, like I said, I'm playing on winnings from last time. Like every other payday, like once a month, my mom and I go down to the Indian reservation and play there. She likes doing it. She won like $400 last time. I won like 100. So I'm playing on the winnings from the last couple of times. So I've got 200. I've got $100 bill and 520s. I'm going to play 6 machines. So there's one that paid me pretty good last time. I started with $40, took me up to 100, and then I kind of kept playing on those winnings. I'm going to try that machine again, see how it does for me. I've got a little bit of strategy. And I played that same game on 2 different slots in 2 different sections. So, but I do want to say thank you, Deja. Remember, 30% of that dono will go to Animal Humane New Mexico. Remember, this week we will do a live with Thomas outside. We will grill some burgers. And I do have to put those out to defrost. There will be some GemsX video of me doing the GemsX snorkel. I'm getting some kind of awkward tab here. And we'll be installing that. So I do want to say thank you everyone for being here. Once again, if you are new to the channel, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Join us tonight at 9 o'clock, somewhere between 9 and 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to do another live stream. Bring your friends, share the content here with your friends. And we're always here. Lots of good, I'll keep posting shorts. I think those are fun because it makes it like a little TikTok channel type of thing. And they've been getting lots of views. Thank you for being here. Once again, my name's Jules. All of you are my gems. And you were in Area 5T1. And, I love all of you. We always have a great time. And let's continue to do this. Let's be ourselves. Be who you are. Love yourself. Love everyone else. Have a good day.